All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about real music, doing so in real time for a few real people just like you and just like me. Got some Rod Stewart news. It's going to make some people angry, or it might make people like Rod Stewart more. Um, and it's up to you how you feel, right? About what Rod is endorsing. Before I talk about old Rod, um, this is my friend John Baldwin, right? John Baldwin, not Josh Baldwin, but John Baldwin. Um, a bunch of really great music here. We got Six String Slinger, we got Song Teller, and we got Lord Open My Eyes. All right. So he does some Christian music as well as non Christian music. He has a very controversial song out right now called Gulf of America. Yeah, super controversial. But people are talking about it. They're talking about it. And it's either going to make you like John or it's going to make you angry. So, anyway, and this story is kind of like that too. Let me just do a little screen share here. Uh, British rocker Rod Stewart backs Nigel Farage for prime minister. Now, a couple of days ago, he said he used to like Donald Trump and Farage are buddies. And a lot of people say that Nigel is kind of like the UK Trump, right? So, but Rod says he's backing him for prime minister. So this is kind of a big deal. Um, Rod recently had an appearance where he didn't sound bad, but he wasn't singing anything the way it's supposed to be sung. All right. And he's 80 years old. And you know what I'm getting? You know, every time I do a critique of an older classic rocker who should probably stop, everyone comes to their defense. Like a whole bunch of people say, "Shut up, you can't sing." Okay, I'm not a singer. I'm not out there trying to sing, nor have I ever been a singer. So I'm doing this, okay? And it's one of those things where you can't mention to folks that, I don't know if I would go see this person anymore. Now, would I go see Rod Stewart? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like Rod. I don't have a problem with Rod Stewart, but it just I don't know if I would go see him. So anyway, it just says here it's pretty basic that he is the latest prominent British celebrity to endorse Nigel Farage as his Reform UK party seeks to upend the political establishment in London. I love the name of this too. It's the Reform Party, right? Kind of like Ross Perot did here in the United States. I love that idea. It's a reform party. We need reform. All we are saying, says Rod, is give Farage a chance. No, he didn't sing it. But he is saying to give Farage a chance at governing the country, according to the Maggie May singer, because that's the only song he's ever sung is Maggie May. Aren't you tired of that song? I am. I like it a lot. But the guy's got a huge catalog of music. Speaking to the Times of London, Sir Rod said that while he is extremely wealthy, he is worth a lot of money. He said that it doesn't mean I'm out of touch. For instance, this is kind of goofy, this story he tells. I've read about Starmer cutting off, he must be the guy running against Farage. Starmer cutting off the fishing in Scotland and giving it back to the EU. That hasn't made him popular. He says, we're fed up with the Tories. Starmer's all about getting us out of Brexit. And I don't know how he's going to do that. Still, the country will survive. It could be worse. We could be in the Gaza Strip. Ooh. I don't know if that was an appropriate comment, but anyway, we've got to give Farage a chance. He's coming across well. What options have we got? I know some of his family. I know his brother. And I quite like him, Stewart said. The 80-year-old rocker went on to lament the current state of Britain's infrastructure. Now, what he says here is interesting because he took his car out. His car isn't just a normal car. Relaying an incident in 2022 when he was filmed personally filling potholes. Yeah, this was kind of a famous thing. I think I covered this. I took me Ferrari out. So he took the Ferrari out. Nearly lost the effing wheel. And before I did in the Ferrari, I saw an ambulance that couldn't move. The wheels stuck right in there. It's a little worse when an ambulance gets stuck rather than the Ferrari. But hey, your Ferrari gets stuck. So I took me mates out. This is a good story. And we knew what to do because I had builders in the house. We filled in a considerable length of the road, actually. So I guess if you elect Farage, maybe they'll fill the potholes. Sir Rod is just the latest high-profile celebrity to back Farage and his upstart Reform UK party. In April, chopping block celebrity chef Marco Pierre White threw his support behind the Brexit boss, saying that he found Farage to be a very impressive individual. Farage has also secured the backing of figures such as British heavyweight boxer Derek Chisora and former soap opera actress Holly Valance. So there you have it. Rod Stewart, and he's backing Farage, even though he's not a fan of Trump, which makes absolutely no sense as to why. See, I guess it's just internationally cool to not like Trump, but it's okay to like Farage. I think it's what they do, and not their personality that matters. I think it should be that way, but everything is a dog and pony show today. So, all right, one more plug for my buddy John Baldwin. Go listen to his super controversial song, Gulf of America. It's super controversial. It's uploaded, by the way, on my old channel. Yeah, it's uploaded there, so you can go listen to it. And John was okay with that. He's like, go for it, man. So I did. Anyway, folks, thanks for being here. God bless the UK and the world in general, as things are dark out there, but there's always Jesus. So no matter how dark it gets, Jesus is still the light, and he is still the way.